I go by the name of E-Hos. I represent the Underdog Empire, and I'm gonna tell y'all a little about me. Go a little something like this. Yeah, I represent the West Side, a part in history and why it's called the best side. We on our job, we don't rap soft while it's in y'all jeans, so y'all slack off. We got our suits on, we get our groove on. You putting who on? The crew too strong. Riding through the city, they distinguish the presence. They separate us from the others cause we bringing the message. Delivery so immaculate, a FedEx flow. Still get us confused with UPS dope. We united going postal serving whack rap cats with something they ain't used to. More than backpack rap. This the movement dedicated to education for elevation. Kind of music that's medication and meditation. Therapeutics I'm using is music for sedation, while others use it to prove it can influence the nation. They really saying I'm the next to be up with, while I'm making tracks to intellectually uplift. Shit to get the party rockin', shit to make the head nod. Some people say it's working while the haters say it's not. Fuck it, they gon' love it. I'm bringing a new style, man. Only naysayers that I'm rocking with is Nas band. Rappers try to battle me, never rattle me. That'll be the fucking day, so lead a beef with a cattle stick. Cause when I come up my business to take them, I realize all the minutes I wasted. Cause when they finish rapping all this shit, I combat back, find out they Johnny Cage actors, then they split. For me, it's really such a natural thing to be humble. Even though in time I'm the king of this jungle, I got ambles of lines, the chops, samples, the vine, receive rap, bring it back, cannot handle the lines. The city I inhabit full of witty lines and scratches. Philly at the plant, pulling biddies is a habit. City where promoters say it's free till 11. Don't open the club up till 10:57. Another day to take another dollar means another slaughter. Father, mother, son, and daughter, keep their heads above the water. Preserving life in this ocean of the omen. Trying to keep it going with this poetry emotion. Forget staying afloat. Nobody trying to struggle, so we pray for the boat. Walking out the store, hope the answers in them scratch off. Shorties up in Onyx and they dancing for the cash dog. Representing the light that's shining in the dark city. For those that live the life of Cobbs Creek Park with me. It's time to strive hard to make ends with the struggle. It's the beginning of the end to the struggle. Yes. Yeah. I go by the name of E-Hos, that's E-Hos, hip-hop artist out of West Philadelphia, Cobbs Creek section, college grad, hip-hop artist, lyricist, whatever. Oh man, I could write a book on how I'm different from typical Philly artists. I mean, I guess the typical Philly artist from what I hear is the in-your-face, you know, battle rapper, or you know, your typical cliche rapper. But me, I have no shame in my game, I guess. I guess because it's like I'm just myself. Like if you see me, whether it's in person, I act the same way on Twitter. I don't fraud for anybody. It's just something that that's just me. So when I started hip hop or when I started rapping, you know, I always was myself. So even when I rap or when I'm talking or whatever, it's always, I'm very just me. I like to have a lot of fun. I would do things with my music that a lot of artists wouldn't do in terms of the levels that they take their music, maybe because it's too sensitive or or a topic that may be too controversial. For instance, you know, like a song like on my mixtape, I got a song called Uncle Ruckus, where honestly, you know, I went against the grain with that in terms of like, you know, the black power thing that a lot of hip hop artists do. I went against that and saying that, you know, we're a disgrace. We gotta pick it up and stop frauding about it. You know what I mean? And I mean that's just something that I think that I would separate. That's how I would separate myself from other artists. It's funny because I was just actually thinking about this. I think it's crazy. I mean, honestly, I think that on both ends, there has to be some kind of leeway given. You know what I mean? I think a lot of the older MCs have started to, you know, disrespect some of the younger MCs. I think that they need to let them live, and I think the younger MCs need to respect the legacy at the same time. So it's like, but I think respect is given, you know, where it's earned. You know what I mean? Like I think, you know, that's sort of like somebody who's just older than you just disrespecting you just because you're younger. Like, don't forget, y'all are still men outside of this, you know, outside of this game. So I think that a lot of the MCs are starting to see that, in the older generation, are starting to see the disconnect. They're starting to see the success of the younger generation. They're starting to see their music fade. And it's just that
that moment where you get resistant and you start trying to hold on to whatever legacy that you still had, and you try to ignite your own fire by attacking somebody else's grind. And people still respect the older MCs. Like, just go out gracefully, you know what I mean? Like, don't disrespect the younger artists because they're up doing their thing now.